like the look of that right off the blade. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Go on, get in the hole. A bit too much pace on that one. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That was a gallant attempt. And that puddle drop. Well done. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard.
Nicely done.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Opting for the 3-wood. This one's heading left, I think. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 1 under. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
Yeah, that one will play. Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th.
Yikes!
That was close. An opportunity for a birdie here. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Looking for another birdie here.
Now that's a tad upsetting. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
And this hole we could call what, serpentine maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. A couple under at this stage. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, a chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. Was on a good line. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Second shot here on the 12th. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Ooh. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Looking good.
That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. Currently 2 under for the event. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the 5-iron here. not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Just didn't drop. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's begin the 14th. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing from around 150 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Putting for a par now. This looks good. Yeah, you'll take that. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Always a joy to see Tiger Woods. Here he is in action. Let's take a look at the current standings. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Okay, steady now. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Be the ball, Danny. No. And with that putt, now 2 under with the final few holes to go. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
this is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just me.
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
Oh, well played. Sitting at 3 under par. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Straight out of the top drawer.
Such soft hands.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Better than most.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. That's been an impressive display today. This for a 66. Oh, that's frustrating. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Ooh, nice line. That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here. Well, Henny, just when we thought we'd seen it all, this player wasn't able to come away with the tournament victory, but they beat the legendary, the GOAT, Tiger Woods. What?
Luke, mark this down as a historic day in this player's career, but really ever. They challenged Tiger Woods and beat him. How many people can say that?
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot here on the first. Getting ready to play their third. Wow. Came close on that one. Well played. And that should secure the par on this one. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And tidy looking shot, that one. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
This one has eyes for the hole. And that will drop in for birdie. Currently 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here we are at the 3rd.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Time for the 2nd shot into the 3rd. Oh, absolutely flushed. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for back-to-back birdies. Yeah, this is looking nice.
He finds himself in a share of 14th position. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Sitting at 2 under par. Going with the hybrid. That got a little out of control, I think.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Oh, wow! What a shot!
Oh, gotta love it. Chip it in for birdie. Nothing better.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely to the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, that was pure. This effort from Tony Finau just a short time ago. This was his second. Nicely holed. And back to the play, shall we? And this putt to move into the top 5.
This one looking really good.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely play. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
Going with the 5-wood. Outstanding approach shot. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Well, a little off the target with that one. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's incredible. And for birdie too.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Yes, they've made it. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And he finds himself in a tie for third.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
As we head now to the par 5 next.
What a drive. Look at that.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently tied for third. Going with the 6-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. Outstanding shot. High quality. A chance to move into first place here. Hey, nice looking line. Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Leading by a shot after that hole. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. Going with the 7.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. Now Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this...
Oh, you've made it. What a play. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Oh, how about that one? Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
This hole is a par 5. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Wonderfully played. And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ooh, right by the hole. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Oh, well done. Playing from around 160 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
7 feet to the cup. That's tracking. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That one's heading down Broadway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Currently leading by 2. opting for the 9-iron. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Wow, what a shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This sand shot awaits. Ooh, almost went in. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Not a bad line, this one. Second shot here on the 13th. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. It was on a good line. Eight feet to the cup. This one started out on a good line. Solid par putt, that. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Fantastic touch. What a play indeed.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. That's heading for the fairway. This one from about 160 yards out. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Putting for a par here. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And now that finds him in first place. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Wow, what a shot. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. He's tracking.
Yes! What a putt.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Beautiful shot.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
Sitting at 12 under par for the day.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Looking good. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Well struck. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Has to put this one downhill.
Oh, so close. And this putt coming up for his par. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. What a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. A thing of beauty. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Well, Rich, as the legendary Jim Nance once said, they're now rich and famous.
I gotta say, that was an incredible statement by the great man and bestowed upon a great player. And this player will be thrilled to become rich and famous.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Setting up in the first cut.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
You like that, didn't you? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. Little birdie look in here.
Wonderful shot.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently one stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
13 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the third.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Lovely effort, that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
This one's tracking. And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field, they're now ahead of their rival. And now at 3 under overall. The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Nicely done. From about 200 yards out.
Breeze straight into him.
Going with the 5-iron here. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And this is an extremely long putt. They might even have to hinge on this one.
This is their look at birdie.
Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make a par here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Opting for the 5-wood. A quality shot, that.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Not bad. Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, you know, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You know, you do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
Well, chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Par putt coming up here. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler? Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, well holed. And that will take him to 4 under. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
That dog will hunt.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Okay, steady now. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The ninth is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Come on, you're better than that. Second shot here on the 9th. That's nicely done. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And down it goes.
Oh, so good. What a shot.
And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard. If that's the right pace, this should roll. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Oh, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum, right on 7 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Putt is underway.
And in she goes. That's a good save.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
And now 4 under for the tournament. The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's feeling good. Just birdied the last hole.
Let's catch up with Ricky Fowler. This one's going right at the pin here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
You know, that's why they're on the tour. That's what they do.
This would be a great up and down. Are you kidding me? And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
He's currently tied for 14th. Downhill par threes, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Spot the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this. That wasn't your best effort, was it?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
This one's online. Ouch, that hurts. This one's for bogey. Now 7 shots behind after that. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 12th. This putt is about 8 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger?
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. It's Ricky Fowler's turn now. Well played.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Oh, just missed. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
It's got a chance. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. He's currently tied for 9th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
1 wheat bix too many, I think.
A par putt on the table.
Well hold.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. That was a great shot at the right time.
Gotta say, I can't see them not making birdie here, Luke.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Oh, that is flushed. Get on the green. Second shot here on the 15th. How close was that to going down? Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play. He finds himself in a share of 13th. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
Going with the 8-iron here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This putt to get to 7 under the card.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes of TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
Great shot. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
A bit too much club there.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, that's too bad. Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Ooh, that almost went down. That's a touch of class.
Great touch.
And this one is for his par.
Needs this putt to tie Ricky Fowler.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And it's been an impressive display today. Hold this putt for a 63. It was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Rich, they came out like they were fired out of a rocket, but in the end, they came up short. What a shame.
Luke, this player, unbelievable hot start, but how do you keep it going? It's nearly impossible. It's unfortunate to see, but listen, it happens, and it happens to the best of them. No shame in that.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. Yeah, that one will play.
Henny's down there.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 7. Always frustrated by missing a green. And this from the green side rough. Didn't that look good for a long time?
this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
The second hole of TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green in 2. Luke, knock it on, can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Just didn't drop. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Like the look of this one.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Currently 1 under for the round. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Opting for the 6 iron. Great looking shot this.
Well, he means business. Coming out, hitting shots like that against HV3. I think Harold's just as surprised as I am.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Looking like they're going to play the fade here. Well played, mate. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Blame the caddy.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
So far, so good.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
From about 130 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Super shot that.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Handy effort, that one. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, that's frustrating. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my, right by the hole. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, nicely played. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, what a great stroke. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club. Pretty good shot there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Here's Harold Varner III. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. It's tracking. That will work. Currently at -4 overall. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
That tee shot looks pretty good. From around 180 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Come on, get down.
Nicely done.
And this putt will take them to 5 under.
And that's how you roll the rock.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Quality shot, that one. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. How close was that to going down? That's a high quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And that will take him to 6 under. Let's take a look at HV3. Wow, what a save.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards,
oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, almost went in. This one's for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
they'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, This is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Well, that'll play, and that will take him to 8 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt coming up is for birdie.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
He finds himself in a share of 4th. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Sitting at 9 under, currently in 4th position. scores went down. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of third spot.
Yes, and with just 4 holes to go, this could be an interesting finish.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, so close. Putting for a par now.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently sitting in 6th position. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one heading towards the green.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. That's inside the range.
Really going to have to dig deep here if they want to win this title.
He's currently tied for 3rd.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
A birdie putt awaits.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now this player sits in 2nd behind the leader, Lydia Ko.
Here we are at the 17th tee.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
That should find the fairway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. 1 stroke off the lead. Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just one shot back, things are getting interesting.
Let's catch up with Harold Varner. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Okay, time to return to the action.
This putt really needs to drop for him.
I really hope this one drops for him.
That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away.
Looking good so far.
And it's Lydia Ko on top of the leaderboard.
If you want to win a TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that's one job complete, Rich. They've shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Yes, but can they keep their dancing shoes on, Luke? They need this putt to force the playoff.
And this putt is from astonishing. And there it is, Rich. We're going to extra holes now.
What a grind this last 3 holes were for this player. They got it done. Late charge up the leaderboard. Love to see it. Heading to a playoff.
Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
Well, let's begin this sudden death playoff for the championship.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely. Take dead aim.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Should find the green.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy.
And that'll force this playoff to another hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we?
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Well, this is exciting, Rich. This looks gettable.
Nobody wants to see this player lay up. Time to be bold.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
Well, how about that, Rich? There is your champion.
Closing it out on the second hole for this player. Congratulations.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.